Now question 3, how is ESU structured? All Employment Ontario upgrading programs follow the Ontario Adult Literacy Curriculum Framework, or OALCF for short. And locally, these OALC, or these Employment Ontario upgrading programs, include TLG, the literacy group, ESU, Core Essentials at St. Louis, and Conestoga College's academic upgrading. And this is the framework in a nutshell. Across the top, you can see level numbers, level 1, level 2, and level 3. So the OALCF works across 3 levels of skill, level 1 being the beginning level, level 3 being the highest level, which when you finish it is equal to high school grade 12 skills. Down the left-hand side, you can see rows, and each of the rows has a title in front of it. And these are the 6 areas of study in the OALCF. Find and use information is the area that reading fits into. Communicate ideas and information is where writing fits. Understand and use numbers is where math fits in. Digital technology is for anything digital, from ticket scanners to photocopiers to smartphones and laptops. And manage learning, that's what we'll talk about in a moment. And the last one is engaging with others. So 3 levels of skill across 6 subject areas. And now a word about the managed learning area of the OALCF. The bicycle in the picture is a tandem bicycle, a bike built for 2. And it gives a great way to talk about learning, the people involved in learning. Anyone who's ridden on a tandem knows that the front seat has all of the control, and the back seat has only to trust that the front person will do it right. The front seat has the steering, it has the brakes, it has the gear shifters. The front seat can also see where the bike is going. The back seat has none of these things. They do have to work because they have their own pedals, but they don't have any control over where this thing is going. When we were in elementary and high school, the teacher was on the front seat of the learning. The teacher had the control to speed things up or to slow them down. The teacher could take a detour if there was something interesting in the news. The teacher could also see what was coming next week and next month. We as students had no control over these things. We showed up and worked hard, but we had no power to change how things were being done. And now that we're adults, we've learned how to do things that others used to do for us. We can manage our own transportation and manage our own shopping. Learning is one more area we can learn to manage. Many people have already moved from the back seat to the front seat. At ESU, we want to help everyone move towards the front seat so that they can have more control over their learning. Now, more control of learning means these things: learning with growing levels of independence, independently reading, understanding, and following instructions, independently marking your own work, reflecting on the results of marking to make a decision about whether to move ahead or whether to go back and review, and deciding what to do when stuck. We will get stuck. But one strategy when you're stuck is to reread the section, reread the instructions, look online for some help. Then of course you can always ask someone. But if something doesn't make sense, or if you're feeling stuck, do not ignore it. Because being stuck, or if something doesn't make sense, means that here is an opportunity to learn something new.